what's up? We got very special guests with us today. BreadBaggg Jones. That's with 3 G's. How you doing, man?
What's up with another D?
Hey.
I already know.
So glad to have you on 401 Uncut. I feel like it's time.
Man, clocks ain't going fast enough. It's been due time.
Man, overdue, because you've been doing your thing for a minute. And before we even, dip into all of that, first things first, you from Cincinnati, Ohio. But what part of Cincinnati are you from?
I'm from St. Ledger's, Ohio. Everybody know it as Evanston. You already know from the gritty when it was Evanston. When it was the blood, when it was all bloods. When gangbanging really was popping off, like that's where I'm from, the cracks and crevices.
Man, so tell me, for you, what was it like growing up in Evanston?
Shit, like it was survival for real, like no bullshit. Like I just learned how to survive, cause it taught you, but it also taught me like the power of like conversation. It was times I used to talk, cause neighborhood kids. It was this one lady next door, she had hella kids, and that's how it was just survival. But it also taught me like what poverty really was. Like we really knew what wish sandwiches was. If don't nobody know what a wish sandwich is, it's just like 2 pieces of bread and you wish you had something on that motherfucker, whether it was mayonnaise or meat.
Man.
And shit, I really grew up like fucked up for real. Poverty than a motherfucker, but it taught me how to be humble when I did get something. So I love that shit.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Did you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got 6. Damn, it's so many. Man, my mama, man, it's so many of us, man. I got like my mama, shouts out to my mama, but it's mad, so it's 5 boys, 7 girls.
Wow.
Yeah, Mom Deuce was busy on her rabbit shit.
So you got like a big family, and where do you come in? Are you in the middle?
Yeah, I'm the second to young. I'm like it's my little brother, then me.
Wow.
Yeah,
so you was like the baby almost.
I'm a baby. My mama was really doing her thing. I love her though.
Man.
Shouts out to my brothers I don't know.
So growing up with being a baby, you got these older siblings. What was it like? Was they overprotective over you, or
nah, actually it was me over them, like, cause I got mad like a lot of sisters, and like when they became like hot when they got a certain age, and I got on some private detective shit. Like I used to be in trees, under cars, cause I ain't let nobody. My mom always told me to protect. You know what I mean? Protect. That's a man's job, and I was just like one of those one type kids. Like, hey bro, don't put your hand on my. They used to have to bribe me with a Nintendo. Like, bro, I'll let you play the Nintendo, bro. Leave me alone. Wow. All right, don't let him touch your butt. I'm telling mama. So I was
was on that?
Well, I was a protect, man, because Evanston boys was different than the average. They was nasty. They was having sex at 5.
What?
I'm just rhetorically talking, but man, that shit was real. Yeah, that, man. Growing up in the hood, man, is fun, but also you grow up fast. Like it forced you to really grow up. Like Pokemon cards, that was a no-no. We had to learn how to get money. Like for real, the OG, it was niggas in the hood that instead of giving you game, they was selling you game. And you had to learn how to shit. Like that's just what it was. Like motherfuckers just want money. And then like you can't that's all I wanted was money. Like I always wanted money. That's it.
Man, and it was like that because of the circumstances of you growing up and not having certain things. It was like, look, what do I gotta do to get it? And if this what I gotta do.
Yeah. I used to make my mama smile. She used to really think I was doing newspapers. Hell no, I was bagging up bud, selling it out my window, paying to get out. It was just because she thought I was really doing news. I used to wake up so early and go hustle. She ain't know what I was doing. Like I used to come in with knots. She's like, damn, the newspaper. Yeah, they giving me tips, mom, because I was a cute kid. Man, I was buying newspaper, man, throwing that shit away and coming in with a knot.
And she never.
She knew it when I got older because I was more flamboyant. I started buying jewelry then.
So how old was you when you started?
10. I jumped out the porch early, like no bullshit. He'd say, my man, I'm talking about we was young at it, cause that's what we grew up around. Like so, like at 10, I just got to see my first grand, cause I learned how to. I had a big brother. He was like, back in the day, like he was the brick man, right. And he used to teach me shit. But at the time, I didn't know he would teach me how to be a good ass criminal. Like he used to just teach
so
me.
So you didn't know you was learning how to be a criminal?
Nah, I thought I was learning just how to save money. He was like, bro, stack that shit till you do. And then it got to the point I got so infatuated with just stacking money, I became selfish to myself. Like I was the type of person like I'll stack and help everybody else out except for me. Like my brother be like, hell no, that's backwards, bro. Like what you?
Right.
And then you know what I mean? Like I grew up too fast. So I wish I had a childhood.
So at 10,
hell yeah.
At 10, you jumped off the porch.
Yeah, I was selling booze.
Trapping like.
Yeah. Full time, buying pounds at 11. Young boy, like my cousin was my plug. He was selling me bud at 11, 12. I'm in the house bagging, playing music with the game on, checking my mama. Just in case, you know what I mean? Like, hey, mom, what you doing? What you know? All right, I'm in here literally 2-gram sacks, 140 ounces. They know what it was. Man,
Wow.
that was it.
And
I was trapping.
so from there, it was just on.
It was on. It was the power that the money brought. Like it was just something about like getting to that bag. It was like damn, like because you really can have your way. Like especially even if you ain't got money, if you look like money, I learned you can have your way. Like money was the key to everything, but then I found out that the love of it was the root to everything. Like evil shit. I done seen some shit. So money, man, money ain't changed a lot of shit, man.
So being that young though, and you saying you stacked up your first $1,000
at 10,
at 10 years old. So being that young and having that kind of money,
bubble gum and chips. I was going for real. I was going to school buying hella snacks. I was just a snackhead, but I used to tell the lunch lady, like, keep the chain. She's like, I can't keep this chain. I get in trouble. I used to go to school with knots. Like, hey, tell y'all what, all y'all my girlfriends today. Brownies and everything, suckers. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about, I used to waste $100 just on candy.
what?
Man, what? But I ain't know what to do with money.
Yeah.
I was just stacking money. I ain't know that.
You didn't know the value of it.
Hell no. I just thought I was a walking candy store.
So when do you think you got to the point to where you kind of start like helping your mom out? Was it at
12? Like that's when I really like started learning, like, man, because like when you give to me, it's just me. When I give somebody something, like it ain't nothing like making somebody smile, like especially like my mama, because my mama used to do like that average mama, man. She used to work so hard, and she ain't had shit. And I used to be like, man, what the fuck, like. And then I remember one day, man, my mama was crying because she couldn't pay a bill, and I had like probably like $1,400 to my name, and the bill at the time was $300. I remember putting that money in her purse, and I remember her. This is what she thought, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't believe in God till I got 14. She really thought God put that money in her purse. And I was just sitting there like, damn, that's vague. So I'm God now, like, and she just smiled and broke down in tears. Like, man, we gonna be able to eat tonight, what y'all want? And I'm like, damn, like, man, that shit, it just feel good to help people, man. I love that shit, man.
Man.
I love it, even to this day. And I still make sure I help people.
That happened when you were 12.
Yeah.
That pushed you to really be, like, I mean, you're a man.
Period. But I ain't know yet.
Yeah.
I ain't know yet till I was 13. That's when I knew, like, damn, I'm a man. I've been doing man shit. I got kicked out. She kicked me out because she found weed and money. She found 10,000 and like 2 pounds. She like, what the fuck? I couldn't blame it on my big brother because he lied that time. She got me an ultimatum. She like, shit, if I give you this, you gotta go. I just looked at her like, I remember putting the money in the house. I remember going in there, taking the money out of the weed and running. And then I ain't come back home. I moved in with my sister.
Whoa.
Different rule. At the time, I was like 13, 14. My sister was only 21. Fresh apartment.
Yeah. So she don't care about it.
She ain't give a damn where you smoking in. So you gotta stop it. I went from a spot with rules to a spot with no rule, but it elevated my hustle. Like I was able to stay out late, make more money. I was able to, you know what I mean? I still went to school, I graduated and all that. Still was on that G shit, but like one thing my sister taught me though, she taught me like that greed a motherfucker. Like they was stealing from me, but I was making so much money because that's when I graduated to crack. I started selling crack when I was in the 9th grade, like. So I had already graduated to that part.
So you like at this point,
it's over.
I'm done with weed. Yeah. I done did what I could do. I'm ready to.
It's time to elevate. That's when like them thousands went to 10,000s and shit. Like damn, like and like I ain't always hurting the community then, because like I said, like you get blinded by the money coming from poverty. Like so I ain't know like the money was really going. It didn't change me though. I never changed for money. I always changed the money, if that makes sense. Like I never changed. Like I always been me. Like even with 100,000, 300,000, 1 million, I'ma always be this person. Like that's why we did the toy drive. I just like helping.
Yeah.
I like helping, man, because I feel like it might sound weird at the time. Like I thought I was cleaning my sins by giving. Like damn, I'm already fucking the community up, but I'm giving back to the community too.
Man.
Like, so
at 9th grade.
Oh yeah, I was on.
It's now crack that
cars, jewelry, crack. Shit, playing football. I was the top. At Withrow, I was playing football. No, I was at Hughes then. I got kicked out of Hughes because I was trapping. Came to school smelling like weed one day. It's like, oh, nah, because Hughes was a preppy school. Like, man, I had to get out. Then I went to Withrow, my hood school, Withrow, right there in the hood. Oh, it was on.
It was
man, I was going broke in Hughes because it was a fashion show. Like I literally was buying clothes every day, just trying to impress girls.
Right.
That I ain't get none of them numbers. Now I see them now, they be all on my ass, but man, that's another story. But like when I went to Withrow though, like it was just like, damn, it's the hood school. I was coming to school with pajamas on. But now like I'm fucking with niggas that I really grew up with and we all trapping it now. It's like, damn, it's like some BMF shit.
Yeah.
Like bro, we getting money together. And it was just, man, like high school, I seen everything.
So what was besides the money? So of course you seen the difference in the money when it came from selling weed versus selling crack. But what else was different?
Like it was like the respect, like and like for me to be 17, 16, I got niggas 30, serving niggas 30. Me and my brother, they respect us like we they OGs. Like it was a respect that came with that shit. Like all off money, like that's crazy. Even now it's like that. Like it's a certain status that you get, even if they think you get money. It was just like no bullshit. It was that like I can go anywhere I am. Motherfucker knew it. Like man, we had pay to wipe your attitude away. That's just the attitude we had. Like it wasn't no arrogant attitude. It was basically like, no, we ain't never had shit. Like we ain't know about investing back then. We just thought spending. That's all we wanted to do is just spend and show everybody, man, we get money. Cause it was a respect from the females to the niggas. Like it was just that like to this day, like that's where I got my shit from my young hood. Like man, that little nigga right there, that's bro. Like oh, that's Lil G. That nigga get money. That's what everybody know me as, Lil G.
Wow.